Welcome to Sacred Echoes of India. In this segment, we are going to talk about the intriguing concept of one nation, one election, and its potential to reshape India's electoral system. We'll delve into its proposed benefits, the challenges it poses to the federal structure, and what it means for the democratic fabric of the nation. The idea of one nation, one election has sparked significant debate and curiosity in India. This proposal envisions holding simultaneous elections for the Lok Sabha and state assemblies, a shift that could transform the country's electoral landscape. While it promises to streamline the election process and save costs, it also raises complex legal, political, and logistical challenges. The essence of the proposal is to align the election cycles for the central and state governments. Currently, elections are held at different times, leading to frequent electoral activities, which can be both time-consuming and resource-intensive. Advocates of this system argue that simultaneous elections would reduce the financial burden on the exchequer, minimize disruption to governance due to the model code of conduct, and create a more focused political environment. Critics, however, caution that it may undermine the federal structure and pose challenges to democratic representation. If governments are dissolved prematurely to synchronize terms, implementing this idea requires significant constitutional amendments. Articles 83, 85, 172, 174, and 356. Among others, which govern the duration of legislatures and powers of dissolution, would need revision. A special majority in Parliament is essential where at least 2/3 of the members present, and voting must approve the amendments. However, that alone is not sufficient. Certain changes affecting state legislatures would also need ratification by at least half of the state assemblies, underscoring the federal nature of the challenge. Beyond the legalities, the practical aspects of synchronization raise concerns. For instance, if a state government collapses midterm, should it remain under president's rule until the next synchronized election? Alternatively, should mechanisms be created to elect interim governments? Such scenarios require careful deliberation to ensure they do not dilute democratic principles or create governance vacuums. While the concept has historical precedence, India did have simultaneous elections in its early years from 1951 to 1967. Divergence occurred due to premature dissolutions of assemblies or the Lok Sabha. Returning to this model in the present-day context would require a nuanced approach that balances efficiency with democratic integrity. The One Nation, One Election proposal offers an ambitious vision of reform, aiming to create a more unified electoral process. However, its implications for India's political fabric and democratic traditions demand careful examination. Balancing the promise of efficiency with the need to uphold the diverse and federal nature of Indian democracy remains the central challenge in realizing this bold idea. As we wrap up this discussion, it's clear that one nation, one election is a concept with the potential to transform India's democratic processes. While it promises efficiency and cost savings, it also brings significant challenges that require careful deliberation and consensus. The debate around this idea reflects the strength of India's democracy, where diverse perspectives come together to shape the nation's future. Only time will tell if this vision becomes a reality, but its implications are sure to leave a lasting impact on the country. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.